Hi Beshies! Okay, so over the last few days, I've been thinking of what I will do to my channel, my new channel. And to those who have been following me for quite some time now, you know that beauty is really my core. So, I decided to do all my beauty stuff here. So, I decided to do beauty videos again here on YouTube. And we are going to review these viral products from Haus Labs by Lady Gaga. And it's the Triclone Skin Tech Foundation and Bio Blurring Loose Powder. Why are these TikTok famous? Let's find out. Okay, so I got these last year as one of my Christmas gifts. And I ordered these directly from Haus Labs online. Yes, nag-ship ang Haus Labs to the Philippines. Took about 7 days before these arrived to my house. And I didn't have to go to the customs to retrieve these. They were delivered straight to my doorstep. This foundation specifically became very famous on TikTok because a lot of people on TikTok are swearing by its intense, smooth finish and feel and impressive coverage. Alam niyo naman, pag nakakarinig ako ng coverage, talagang nagpapantikan tenga ako, gusto kong makuha kagad. And I've already used this for like, what, a couple of times now, and let's see. And I would say it's nice, but I don't really reach for it that often. You will find out later on in this video. Okay, so let us go to the basics. Tingnan natin yung description niya sa website. Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation is a medium buildable coverage foundation, and it has a high-performance weightless formula. It comes in 51 shades and has a lot of skincare ingredients and patent-pending arnica. So that is one ingredient that they're proud about. And arnica is a type of flower, and it is well known for its healing properties. And yung inclusion of arnica here aims to provide relief to sensitive skin and redness. Also, arnica helps protect the skin from environmental aggressors. This is good for acne-prone and sensitive skin. It is around $45, but in the Philippines, it is 2,700 pesos. So, if you are based in the Philippines, the website is geolocation-based, and automatically, it will show you the price in Philippine peso kasi nga they deliver to the Philippines. Alright, let's go to the Bio Blurring Loose Powder. This is a talc-free loose powder, and it promises to control shine, blur the pores, and give you a smooth skin surface. Meron din siya nung fermented arnica and has plant squalane extracts for extra moisture. It comes in 5 shades, but what I got is the shade translucent. This one is 2,300 pesos. Okay, so let's go to the packaging first. It is a pretty modern packaging. You know what? The Lady Gaga in my head has always been this 2010 Lady Gaga. Very wild, very eclectic, and avant-garde. But you know, over the years, she has transitioned to being Joanne. I was really expecting that avant-garde, Kat Von D, but a bit wilder look and aesthetic for the packaging. I don't really have any issue with the packaging. It's just that wishful thinking, if I can have it my way, I like the Lady Gaga 2010 packaging because, I don't know, it's just so artsy. But you know, bilang aesthetic, era na rin tayo, dala ng TikTok, swak na to. I already threw away the box of this one, so hindi ko mapapakita, but I still have the box of the powder here. So this is it. Very minimalist. In fact, I can't even read yung sticker here properly. And yun, very minimalist, very clean, as I mentioned, very TikTok aesthetic. Just some technical details about the product. This powder is 7 grams, and this foundation is 30 ml. Let's do the foundation first. I'm also going to demonstrate both products for you guys. Okay, how did I find my shade match with this foundation? When you get on the website, they have a foundation finder, and that finder will help you find the right shade for you. But I wouldn't say right now that I got this. It's more of like 70% accurate. My shade is 280, and that is light, medium, neutral. So this is a medium dark shade with olive undertones. Okay, so tingnan natin yung itsura niya. Oop. Okay, so this is the product, and as you can see, it's very runny, very liquid. Madali naman siya i-blend, and medium to full coverage naman siya. You will see later. Why do people love this foundation so much on TikTok? Because a lot said that it is highly smoothing, and it has really good coverage. As in, ang ganda daw ng coverage, but for some reason, it looks dewy, looks very natural. Plus, it feels and looks very smooth on the skin. People love it because it's so pleasant to use. I have the same experience as well. Parang you get the best of both worlds. You have full coverage, just like matte foundation, but the finish is dewy. Something that a lot from the younger generation love. And the reason why I think it delivers that effect is because of phenyltrimethicone and silicones. So if you check the ingredients list of this foundation, it has a lot of silicones. It's like the top of the ingredients list, they're all silicone. And phenyltrimethicone is an ingredient that helps retain moisture, and at the same time, it provides that really dewy, shiny finish. So I think it is the reason behind that matte yet super dewy look on the skin. However, I've read on Paula's Choice that yung phenyltrimethicone has a drier texture compared to other silicones, which probably explains why some people who have reviewed this on TikTok are experiencing dryness. Medyo experience ko rin yun. I will explain everything in the end because as I've said, I've used this for a couple of times already. But let's check out yung coverage. Wala akong suot na concealer whatsoever. I am just using a primer. So I'm going to go in now with my kabuki brush from Shiseido. It's just a small kabuki brush. Now, this foundation, in my opinion, it works best with a small, dense brush. Nothing too big because since very runny siya, it tends to slide inside the bristles of large foundation or buffing brushes. So if you really want to maximize yung coverage and if you don't want to like waste a lot of foundation to your brush, use a smaller but dense brush like this small kabuki brush. I wouldn't suggest a beauty blender also or any sponge kasi nga may tendency na ma-absorb siya quickly. So, kita nyo, ayan, meron akong mga marks dyan. Here, ayan. So, kita nyo, that is just one layer. It looks okay here kasi bright yung ilaw ko, pero in person, yan, as in, neutral na ang brown talaga nito. Tignan nyo, ang smooth nga nung look right away, so that's the key. And also, that's another reason why I think people love it is because it looks so smooth right away. Hindi siya patchy, unlike other foundations that you have to keep on blending because parang it looks very patchy. Ito wala, ang bilis. And you gotta thank all the silicones for that. However, if meron kang allergy sa silicones, you might not like this foundation. So, mag-patch test muna. Ayan, so, it was able to even out my skin nicely, covered my imperfections nicely. Pero kita ko dito sa salamin, medyo hindi pa siya nabe-blend properly. So, medyo kailangan ko siya i-blend. Ayan. Mukha lang okay dito pero in person, may tendency to na magmukhang dark. Good thing tong translucent powder, medyo light siya. It kind of fixes it. And also, besh, another tip, this foundation is kind of choosy with the primers that it's going to work with. And I find that primers that are very heavy on silicone or silicone talaga, like yung mga Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, yung mga Maybelline Baby Skin ba yun, na mga pore primers, or that Everbilena EB Advanced makeup primer, basta silicone talaga, this will work. If you use it with cream primers or moisturizing primers like e.l.f. Putty or yung Tatcha Silk Canvas or like yung mga fluid na moisturizer type na primers, hindi siya masyado nag-work. Parang mas lalo siyang nagsaslide. I think it's because there's just too much silicone in this, and if you put it on top of like more moisturizing products, parang nagka-clash sila and mas nagsislide off siya. Alright, so this is now my face. As you can see, it's so smooth, it's so plumpy, and this is what I'm talking about. Parang full coverage siya, pero may pagka-dewy pa rin yung balat. This is the talent of this foundation, in fairness naman. Okay, I just used concealer because I have to, and meron akong i-shoot after nito. Okay, of course, we have to set this. So we are now going in with Haus Bio Blurring Loose Powder. This is the shade Translucent. There are 5 shades, pero I felt that the product would be too pigmented, and if I get a translucent powder that as pigmented, I might not like it, especially since I have not personally swatched and tried the products. So I was thinking might be too light, might be too dark, so I just chose translucent. So if ever I didn't like this, at least I can still use this and I will like this. Bio Blurring Loose Powder, what's revolutionary about this is wala siyang talc. So it's becoming more common knowledge nowadays that talc is actually a comedogenic and it causes some skin types to break out, especially those with sensitive skin. Now, talc is used to give that smooth, silky feeling and texture and look to the skin, However, yun nga, nakaka-breakout siya. So, instead of using talc, Haus Labs has used a combination of mica and dimeticones in this product to mimic that smoothness and finish of talc. So, less likely mag-breakout ka dito. And kung meron kang known na sensitivity to talc, you might like this. But, you know, you could still be allergic to non-allergen. So, yun yung rules sa skincare. One thing that struck me about this product is it's 2,300 for 7 grams. My gosh, this is a premium powder indeed. If for comparison, for example, this one. And just for comparison, this one, mga nasa 2-3 din siya, but this is 8 grams. This, Laura Mercier, this is around 2,400, 2,500, tama ba? 200 pesos more expensive than this one. But it has 22 more grams than this one kasi 29 to 7 lang to. Grabe yung difference in powder volume. Nakakaloka to. Dapat sobrang ganda nito. So, meron siyang secure feature. So, if it clicks like this, ayan, you know that it's closed. It has this protruding stopper on the cap that prevents the powder from coming out of the sifter para hindi siya ganun ka-messy when you open it. Ayan siya. So, it is not entirely translucent. That is really my opinion of translucent powder products. Hindi talaga siya ganun ka-translucent. Nagli-leave siya, well, at least for most, nagli-leave siya ng white na cast talaga. But not so bad naman. Alright, so this powder, low dusting siya, and it feels really moisturizing. That's the nice thing about it. So, if you have dry skin, you will like this. Kung meron kang textured skin, magugustuhan mo rin to. Try natin to. Isi-set ko na. So, I'm gonna press it in my under eye. So, nabawasan yung prominence ng fine lines ko here compared to this side. So, in person, pag nakita nyo to, parang ang kinis din talaga. I think this can be like a challenger for Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. Unscented din pala to, besh. I'm going to just set my entire face. So, meron siyang semi-matte finish, pero hindi siya yung mukhang sobrang flat matte. It looks like a moisturized, healthy matte. Parang ganon. If you still need some parang smoothing benefits, then get this powder because it will help your foundation finish look smoother. So, this one has decent oil control. So, it controls oil for about 3 hours, and then that's when I start feeling that my nose is kinda oily na, especially on this area. Well, yan naman talaga yung pinaka-oily na part ng face ko. And as for this one, okay naman siya, but I just find na if I wear this on a particularly hot day, my face tends to get oily. I think this has just too much silicone in it, and parang hindi siya nag-work na sa face ko. Silicone is supposed to provide moisture, but it's not really natural moisture, and yeah, I just think my face is not really reacting well to too much silicone. As for the smoothing effect, well, this is a camera, so it really has some sort of filtering in it. But in person, if you see this in person, mukha naman siyang smooth from afar. Pero when you get a little closer, if you have bumps, well, this one cannot cover those completely. It's mainly good for like mga parang very tiny na mga bumps lang. Pero yung mga big bumps, I mean, hindi siya kaya. And if you have like protruding pimple like this one, hindi niya masyado nako-cover. This is actually formulated for oily skin types. Pero yun nga, I think it really depends on how oily your skin is. And bottom line, how your skin reacts to the formula. So, may mga oily skin akong kilala na nag-work to for them. There are oily skin people like me who couldn't really jive with this product. And surprisingly, mas nagustuhan ko pa to because I like the smoothing effect. And I really think that this can be a competitor for Charlotte Tilbury because I'm seeing the smoothness that I get and the blurring effect that I get from Charlotte Tilbury's powder. Will I buy these again? At the moment, hindi na. It's just like one of those products na, oh, I tried it already and I'm okay. But if Haus Labs releases a pressed version of this one, I will reconsider. And if this one gets reformulated, like they kind of minimize yung silicone content, then I might buy this again. That said, since meron siyang more moisturizing feel, I think this will work best on those with dry skin. Yun lang. If I'm gonna rate these products, Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation, I give it a 7 over 10. And Haus Labs Bio Blurring Translucent Powder, I give this 8 over 10. So, pag-usapan natin itong products na to if you've tried them already. And thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the notifications bell so you're always updated on the next upload. And please follow my social media accounts. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, Beshies!